Meg? Aren't you glad you didn't turn on the lights?
On a stormy night, Ravenwood College stood silent, shrouded under heavy rain and dark thunderclouds. The dormitory windows glowed faintly, like tiny lanterns in the distance. Somewhere inside, in room 302, a single light shone, a sign that someone was still awake. The air was tense, as if the building itself knew that something unusual was about to unfold. Inside her room, Mag was absorbed in her studies. Books and papers were scattered across her desk, her lamp casting a warm glow over her focused face. Rain drummed against the window, streaking the glass, but she barely noticed. Every note she wrote, every highlight she made brought her closer to the midterm she feared. Yet the quiet around her was almost too still, as if the room was holding its breath. Meanwhile, Samantha prepared for the night ahead, standing before the mirror, adjusting her hair and checking her reflection. She wore a simple black dress full of energy and excitement. Behind her, Meg remained engrossed in her studies, oblivious to the lively world outside her room. Two roommates, two very different moods. One lost in her books, the other in the thrill of the night. As Samantha waved goodbye, Meg gave a faint smile, eyes still glued to her notes. The warm yellow light from the room spilled into the dim corridor, creating a safe, familiar cocoon. Outside, the hallway was quiet, empty, unaware of the small but significant worlds inside each room. That night, the paths of these two friends would take very different turns. The storm outside grew heavier. Rain poured relentlessly, lightning cutting through the night sky. From the outside, the dormitory seemed massive, imposing, almost alive in the darkness. Only one window, Meg's, glowed with a soft, warm light. Inside, she continued to write, unaware that every shadow in the room might be watching her. The calm study night had begun to feel uneasy. A soft creak broke the silence. Meg froze, glancing over her shoulder at the slightly open closet door. Her hand trembled slightly as she reached to close it. The warm lamplight illuminated half her face, while shadows consumed the rest of the room. The familiar dorm suddenly felt strange, and every sound, the rain, the wind, the creak of the closet, seemed louder than it should be. She pushed the closet door shut, the click echoing softly in the otherwise silent room. Shadows stretched across the walls, and the rain cast moving patterns on the window. Meg tried to steady her breathing, telling herself it was only the wind, but a chill ran down her spine, and she couldn't shake the feeling that she wasn't completely alone. Hours later, Samantha returned, damp from the rain, her jacket clinging to her shoulders. The dorm room was dark except for the faint moonlight spilling through the blinds. She moved quietly, careful not to disturb her friend. The desk lamp was off, the room silent except for the faint drip of rainwater. The shadows seemed to shift as she crossed the floor, unaware that the night held secrets just beyond her sight. Finally, Samantha settled into bed, exhaustion pulling her into half-sleep. Faint blue light from the window illuminated her face. Across the room, Meg's bed lay in shadow. The room was silent, yet it felt heavy, as if the darkness itself was alive. The night stretched endlessly, with secrets waiting silently in the corners. Morning arrived with soft golden light, filtering through the blinds. The dorm room appeared calm and peaceful, blankets rumpled, books scattered. Samantha stirred, stretching, unaware of the events that had unfolded in the night. The warmth of sunlight created an illusion of safety, a deceptive calm before the shocking truth revealed itself. As she approached Meg's bed, Samantha's smile faded. Her hand trembled as she pulled back the blanket. Horror and disbelief froze her in place. On the wall, faint letters glimmered in the morning light. "Aren't you glad you didn't turn on the lights?" The message, written in a shadowy, reddish tone, sent a chill through her. The room, once so familiar, now felt like a trap, silent, heavy, and haunted by unseen presence. Hours later, the dorm room stood empty. Sunlight streamed across the floors, illuminating the scattered books and open blankets. Police tape adorned the doorway, signaling the mystery within. On the wall, the eerie message remained, a chilling reminder that the night's events had changed everything. Ravenwood College was quiet again, but the memory of that night would linger, whispered among students for years to come.